Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Spirited Away themed trinket dish. If videos aren't your thing, then you can find the PDF pattern on my Ko-fi. You're going to need a 4.5mm hook, a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. You'll also need two 10mm safety eyes, but if you don't have them, don't worry because I will show you how to make it without them. You'll need around 5 grams of black yarn. I'd recommend cotton for this because it holds the shape a lot better. You'll need a very small amount of white for the eyes and a very small amount of 3 colours for the stars. I used acrylic for the features and it's all DK weight. For row 1 we're going to start by making a magic ring. At the start of each new round we're going to chain 1, which is just pulling the yarn through the loop. And now we need to do 10 single crochets into the ring. To single crochet, insert your hook into the ring, pull the yarn back with you, loop the yarn around your hook and pull it through both loops. For row 2 we're going to increase into each stitch, and that means doing 2 single crochets in every stitch. For row 3 we're going to do 1 single crochet followed by an increase, and we're going to repeat this all the way around until there's 30 stitches. For row 4 we're going to be doing 2 single crochets followed by an increase until there's 40 stitches. For row 5 we're going to be doing 3 single crochets followed by an increase until 50 stitches. Row 6 is going to be our last row of increases, and for this we're going to do 4 single crochets followed by an increase and repeat that until 60 stitches. Once you've finished row 6, you need to do 3 rows of single crochet. Make sure to pause here until you've done that. In the first stitch of row 10, we're going to do a single crochet followed by a half double crochet. In the second stitch, we're going to do a double crochet followed by a treble crochet. In the third stitch, we're going to put 2 treble crochets. In the fourth, we're going to do a treble crochet followed by a double crochet. And in the fifth stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet followed by a single crochet. We need to do those 5 stitches 12 times in total, so just repeat that until you've gone all the way around. Once you're done row 10, we need to do 3 rows of single crochets. We're going to start by chaining 1 and then doing a single crochet into the first stitch. Here I decided I wanted to use a stitch marker, so I'm just putting it into the stitch that we've just done. And now I'm just going to single crochet all the way around until I've done 3 rows. This is what it should look like by the end of row 13. If you want the walls to be taller, then just keep crocheting around. To finish it off, we're going to do a slip stitch into the last stitch. And now we're going to cut the yarn and pull it through the loop. And now I'm going to weave in any ends at the back. Once all your ends are weaved in, we need to block it, which is just getting it really wet, squeezing the water out and laying it flat to dry in shape. For the whites of the eyes, we're going to make a magic ring. Then we need to chain 1 and do 6 single crochets into the ring. For the second row, we're going to chain 1 and then put an increase in every stitch until we have 12 stitches. To finish, we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. Now we need to cut the yarn and pull it through, making sure to leave a long end for sewing. Repeat that process for the second eye, and once you have them both, we need to cut the end in the middle shorter. To make the pupils of the eyes, we're going to start by making a magic ring. If you have safety eyes, you can skip this step. We need to chain 1 and then do 6 single crochets into the ring. To finish, slip stitch into the next stitch and then cut the yarn and pull it through, leaving a long end for sewing. We're going to repeat the same step of cutting the thread in the middle to be shorter. Now we're going to attach the pupils to the whites of the eyes, but if you have safety eyes, then skip this step. We need to attach the long yarn end of the pupil to a tapestry needle and then sew it onto the whites of the eye. Once your eyes are ready to go, then attach the long end to a tapestry needle and sew it onto the base. If you are using safety eyes, don't attach them to the whites of the eyes until after you've sewn it on. Once you've attached the eye, weave in the end a bit at the back so that it's secure. Cut the yarn at the back to finish and then repeat these same steps for the second eye. Now it's time to make the stars, so pick any one of the 3 colours to start. Now make a magic ring. Chain 2 stitches. Now single crochet into the first chain that you made. Now slip stitch back into the magic ring. Repeat those steps 4 more times so that we have 5 points. Once you've made all the points, pull the yarn at the back really tight to close the ring. Now cut the yarn, leaving a long end for sewing, and pull it through the last loop. Once you've made all 3 stars, we're going to cut the yarn in the middle. And now we're going to sew each star on. Once it's attached, weave in the yarn at the back just to make it secure. If you're using safety eyes, then here is the point where we need to attach them. To do this, just push it through the whites of the eyes where you want it to be positioned. Once you've pushed it all the way through, just attach the backing. Now do the same thing for the second eye. Once you have done that, the dish is complete. If you made this, then be sure to tag me on Instagram at Nocturne Knitting, and make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss another video. Thanks for watching!